creak when you stand up? The way your posture feels a little more rounded each year? Here's the truth most people never hear. Brittle bones aren't inevitable after 70. In fact, a groundbreaking study from the University of Michigan proved women in their 80s reversed bone loss with just a few simple changes. And today, you'll discover 5 easy habits to do the same, starting with one that takes less effort than brewing your morning coffee. Habit number 1, the 10-second balance trick. Picture this. A 72-year-old woman named Helen was terrified of falling after her osteoporosis diagnosis. Then her physical therapist gave her a bizarre tip. Stand on one leg while brushing your teeth. It sounded silly, but here's why it works. Balancing for just 10 seconds a day forces your bones to rebuild themselves to stay stable. Research in the Journal of Aging Research found this simple act increased bone density by 7% in 1 year. Try it today. Hold on to the counter if you need to. Your bones are listening. Habit 2, the calcium lie, and what actually works. Helen drank milk religiously for decades, but her bones kept weakening. Why? Because calcium alone is like bricks without mortar. Your body needs vitamin K2 to direct calcium into bones instead of arteries. Here's the fix. Eat just one of these daily. A slice of Gouda cheese, the highest in K2, a handful of fermented natto if you're adventurous, or 2 tablespoons of sauerkraut. A 2023 study in Osteoporosis International showed seniors who did this had 42% fewer fractures. Helen swapped her nightly milk for a small cheese plate, and her next bone scan shocked her doctor. Now, let's talk about the hidden mineral your bones crave even more than calcium, and the delicious way to get it without swallowing a single pill. Remember how Helen transformed her bone health by adding vitamin K2? Now let's talk about the unsung hero of bone strength, a mineral that 80% of seniors don't get enough of, yet it's sitting in your pantry right now. Habit number 3, the bone whisperer, magnesium mineral. Meet George, a 75-year-old retired teacher who suffered 3 fractures in 2 years. His doctor ran tests and found something surprising. Not a calcium deficiency, but critically low magnesium. Here's why this matters. Magnesium is like the conductor of an orchestra. It tells calcium where to go and activates vitamin D, so your bones can actually use it. A study in biological trace element research found seniors with higher magnesium levels had 23% denser bones. George started eating 2 magnesium-rich foods daily. A handful of pumpkin seeds, just toss them on salads, and 1 square of dark chocolate, 85% cocoa. Within 6 months, his bone density scan showed improvement for the first time in a decade. Your bones aren't just craving calcium, they're begging for magnesium. Habit 4, the calcium thief in your glass. Now, let's talk about a drink many of us enjoy daily, one that silently steals calcium from your bones. Soda, even diet soda, contains phosphoric acid, which leaches minerals straight from your skeleton. A Framingham osteoporosis study tracked seniors for 12 years and found those who drank soda daily had 4 times the fracture risk of those who didn't. But here's the good news. Swapping just 1 soda a day with this bone-building elixir can make a dramatic difference. Try warm ginger tea with a splash of lemon. Ginger reduces bone-damaging inflammation, while lemon's vitamin C helps produce collagen, the scaffolding your bones need. George replaced his afternoon cola with this tea, and within months, his aches diminished and his posture improved. Now for our final habit, the one that works while you sleep. Repairing your bones like a nightly construction crew. After learning how magnesium directs calcium and how soda secretly weakens your bones, Let's talk about the simplest habit of all. One that repairs your bones while you sleep. Habit 5, the bedtime bone remodeling ritual. Picture Ruth, an 81-year-old grandmother who avoided stairs for years after a hip fracture. Then she started doing this 15-second trick every night. Right before bed, she'd lie on her back and press her palms firmly into the mattress for 10 seconds, then her heels for 5 seconds. This gentle resistance triggers osteocytes, your bone's repair cells. A Journal of Bone and Mineral Research study found seniors who did similar pressure exercises increased bone density by 3% in just 6 months. Ruth's doctor couldn't believe her latest scan showed thicker hip bones. "It feels like I've turned back the clock," she said. "Your bones rebuild nightly. Give them a blueprint. Let's bringing it all together." 1. Balance daily to stimulate bone growth. 2. Pair calcium with vitamin K2 to direct it properly. 3. Fuel with magnesium to activate vitamin D. 4. Ditch soda to stop calcium leaks. 5. Use bedtime pressure to remodel bones. These habits work like a symphony, and our bones are alive, listening, and ready to rebuild. Start tonight with habit. #5. It takes 15 seconds. Then tomorrow, try standing on one leg while brushing your teeth. Progress over perfection. For your free bone strengthening calendar with daily reminders and recipes, comment "Stronger Bones" below. Share this with someone you love, because everyone deserves to stand tall, move freely, and live without fear of fractures. Here's to your unbreakable spirit. Remember to like and subscribe for similar content. And leave a comment below about which food you have experience with.